Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share with a friend.
So intermittent fasting is going to make you more sensitive to insulin, right? It's going to allow your cells to repair because they're not constantly digesting something. It's going to make expression of genes more important, which is very, very important. And it's going to build growth hormone, which is easier to burn fat, and muscle, which burns even more fat. Okay, you guys? So that's the gist of it. But let me use symbols and let me use simple analogies to really hit the point home, drive the point home. Okay, guys, imagine that factory that works 3 shifts, going day and night, week after week, month after month, sparks everywhere, grind building up. It'll get to a point where that factory is inefficient. Things are not getting clean. Things are not getting fixed. Accidents are happening. People are exhausted. Mistakes are being made. Imagine that dark factory, sparks flying everywhere, and the immense pressure to produce. Okay. Then imagine a factory that does take Sunday off to relax, recover, clean up, repair itself. Okay, that is intermittent fasting in a nutshell. Okay, so let's talk about cell repair. Okay, the oxidative damage. In other words, constantly eating. How many times a week does a lion eat? Well, a lion, if it's lucky, I think it's only successful in 1 out of every 7 attempts, right? Chasing after a zebra. The lion, in reality, ends up eating about twice a week. That's it. So this constant eating as society, well, if I don't have breakfast, I'm going to pass out. That's not true. It's totally psychological. The breakfast and the snack between breakfast and then lunch, and then, by now you're starting to get bloated. As we get older, we have less and less enzymes to digest. That adds even more to the pressure. And then you have something to eat, between dinner and lunch and dinner, and then several snacks after dinner. You go to bed this big, all bloated. Again, you don't have the enzymes. The older you get, you have less and less enzymes. Your body is just tired, is overwhelmed. The detritus, the gunk from going constantly is built up. The breakdown in the various functions of the body have not been repaired, and the body's going. Okay? Number one, most important, in my opinion, most important point in intermittent fasting, you just allow your body to rest. When your cells are not digesting some food, some drink, some artificial this, some artificial that, it has a chance to relax, and repair itself. DNA gets, with all those sparks flying around, with that massive production, that constant digesting, you make free radicals. Just like the analogy of the factory makes the sparks, you make the free radicals. That damages the equipment, like the DNA, like the various proteins. Okay, first thing, your body has an opportunity to repair itself. And then, if you're not constantly spilling insulin, your body it's like you get 1 punch and it hurts, but after 50 punches, you kind of get numb. And you lose your sensitivity to insulin. Now you're really screwed. Well, intermittent fasting and exercise can bring back your insulin sensitivity very rapidly. Okay, so number one, you're not going to develop diabetes 2, which is, leads to hair loss, blindness, kidney problems, heart disease, so on and so forth. Heart disease. Intermittent fasting lowers the bad cholesterol, LDL, and lowers your blood pressure, so the heart does better. You're not going to develop Alzheimer's. So all this stress points in the direction of Alzheimer's. When you're intermittent fasted, your body has a chance to repair itself, so less chance of Alzheimer's. Weight loss is the rule of tens. 10% abdominal, minimum 10% abdominal fat loss in, a couple months, and 10% weight loss. How about longevity? Well, studies have shown, the intermittent studies on rats shows that when the rats fasted one day, ate the next, fasted, ate, in other words, every other day they fasted, they lived almost twice, you guys. So think about a life expectancy of a rat. They live twice that. How about your brain cells? Well, intermittent fasting encourages the development of new brain cells. So helps the heart, helps your brain, prevents terrible disease like Alzheimer's, diabetes too, makes you look better, makes you lose abdominal fat, which is the worst, the most damaging one, increases growth hormone, so you develop tone, musculature, and burns even more fat. So try intermittent fasting. I think you're going to have a very positive result.